This is an attack at the front by Yves Lampaert with Greg Van Avermaet going, and behind that's Stuyven again. Lotto Rider trying to close the gap onto Canfin-en-Pévèle, the hardest remaining sector at 4 stars, 1.8 kilometres long, and we've got a gap now. 200 metres to go, and they have to go now. It's Degenkolb from the front in the white. On the left-hand side, the Belgian champion in the national colours, but it's another Belgian coming off the wheel at the minute. Degenkolb, though, is holding it, but here comes Van Avermaet. Degenkolb going from a long way, and he's going to do it. Degenkolb's done it. Degenkolb is back. Sagan is going to win the sprint, we think. Oh no, it might well be Gilbert who got just in front of him. That was for 4th place. Behind in the general classification group, we've got guys trying to steal time, steal things. Thomas finishes there, Mollema finishes there, Froome is there as well. We've got a lot of very big names still up the front, but behind, problems and big problems for the likes of Landa, for the likes of Bardet and Rigoberto Urán.
You got it. You got it. What's going on in your mind?
Pure happiness. Really, I was chasing this victory so long, and it's really hard to describe.
Benoot has shed his chase companion and gone off on his own. He's got the neutral service Shimano car behind him, and ahead of him, the 2 race leaders.
Well, Benoot, he's finally made it up to these 2. How much has that taken out of him? Will these 2 allow him to get up within the wheel and recover and rest? There we go.
Benoot attacks.
Well, he's got the legs. He really has. And, well, the other 2, they have not got an answer.
Bardet responding, Bardet trying to respond, but Benoot there, well, showing that it's the cobbled classic specialist who's getting the upper hand, not the Tour de France rider, not the cyclocross man.
Very gingerly making that bend into the final descent.
And Thies Benoot has all the time in the world to celebrate a brilliant win, a perfectly planned strategy. He's covered in mud, he's covered in dirt, he's covered in sweat, and he's covered in glory, Rob. A great ride, and Thies Benoot, who knows, a breakthrough ride from him.
Allez, Jeppe Drucker encore, ou c'est Van Avermaet? C'est Van Avermaet. C'est Greg Van Avermaet qui accélère à 55 km de l'arrivée. Et là, on ne va pas laisser Van Avermaet partir comme ça. Wout van Aert qui saute dans sa roue. Et Marcus Burghardt.
Ouais, Sagan n'est pas loin non plus.
Greg Van Avermaet qui se dévoile lui aussi loin de l'arrivée. Coup de panache là du tenant du titre.
Et pas sur un secteur pavé en plus.
Ouais, mais comment il faut l'interpréter?
Est-il
fort ou est-il inquiet? Ne se sent-il pas capable de faire la différence sur le pavé et il essaie d'anticiper?
Et on voit sur le vélo de Wout van Aert un frein qu'il a placé à l'avant, comme il ferait sur le cyclocross.
Sont nombreux les quick-step également ont positionné des freins sur l'avant du guidon, parce que sur les secteurs pavés on le tient sur le haut du guidon et en cas de problème effectivement Van Avermaet a la même chose. Ça permet d'avoir un temps de réaction rapide sans avoir à lâcher les mains du guidon.
Sagan y va.
Sagan y va. C'est la première fois qu'il se découvre.
Peter Sagan qui contre Greg Van Avermaet. Les favoris se dévoilent, mais là ce sont les top favoris que l'on retrouve à l'avant. Après Greg Van Avermaet, c'est Peter Sagan qui accélère.
C'est la guerre des nerfs là.
Et il va avoir tout le monde sur le porte-bagages normalement, Peter Sagan. On rappelle qu'il y a toujours 3 hommes à l'avant avec une grosse vingtaine de secondes d'avance maintenant sur cet homme, Peter Sagan.
Just like what you'd see when you go downtown to do your shopping. This is not Carrefour de l'Arbre. It's difficult to make the move here and ride away from riders. But Dilliard is there, still taking turns, still riding. They have a minute on the behind. It's going to be either the Swiss champion or the world champion. It's going to be Sylvain Dillier. Oh, it's going to be for the first time at Paris-Roubaix, the one that Sagan told us here at Eurosport the other day that he wanted to win. The cobblestone, Paris-Roubaix. It's one more right turn, then onto the track, and here we are. So one right, the other 90 degree, the cheer as they enter the arena. Listen to this, Dillier looks around and now the tactical games can begin. 5 hours, 53 minutes of riding through hell. Is it going to be the biggest win of the Swiss champion's career? Is it going to be another monument for Peter Sagan? Sagan sits and has Dillier exactly where he wants him at the moment. He's right on his wheel, ready to pounce. Shakes the legs, he's confident, he's ready. So much energy ready to go. It's Dillier who tries to launch him like a hawk. They're well into the last half a lap now. Dillier is there in the red and white of Agi Deserlem on the other French team. The Swiss star on his red bike, and it's the world champion on the gold bike. Approaching 250 meters to go. Last bend coming up. Sagan has him right where he wants him at the minute, but where is the moment that he launches his sprint? And there is Sagan who dives down. Sagan hits the front, but can he stay there? It is Peter Sagan. It is his moment. It is going to be the world champion in Roubaix for the first time since '81. It's Peter Sagan, arms aloft, and he has what he came here for.
Full one, and I just kind of hit it straight on, and it just sent me flying off the side of the road. Pretty much knew immediately something wasn't right, especially my shoulder. I felt a lot of blood coming out of my face, but trying to hold on to a car on a bike while going, 30, 40 miles an hour with a fracture in the scapula is not pleasant.
Voilà, parce que c'est vrai que quand ils tombent, c'est pas énorme, mais ils font mal. C'est toujours après, c'est des érosions importantes, des brûlures. Et nous, on est là pour essayer de... On est surtout là pour la douleur.
biggest emotion of your life?
Yeah. Last time I cried was when I got married. And I don't know what's happened to me.
You've just won the Tour de France.
Make it, and here it is. Well, there you go. G decides to go for it. Chris Froome pulls over, doesn't want to guide Quintana. Quintana's going to be forced
with Tom Dumoulin out front.
Yes, he does. Oh, sailing round. It's a huge blow-up for Nieve. And Geraint Thomas is going to take a stage win here. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, poor Nieve just explodes almost towards the line. And G is going to come home. And gee whiz, that is a fantastic result for him. Not only is he going to go into yellow, he is going to take the stage win. And I've got to tell you, the cheers here are mixed, to say the least. But nonetheless, this is a fantastic performance, and take nothing away from Team Sky. It's been a clinical execution, it seems, of just about all the ambitions of everyone around them. His heart, I'm afraid, has blown, and it could be Chris Froome that makes it a Sky 1-2 here. Talk about writing a marker on top of a mountain and screaming at everybody else, and Tom Dumoulin's having none of it. He just nicked second place at the line. Chris Froome third.
It's going to be difficult for the challengers here, notably the team of Movistar. What can you do? I think they will be really digging deep to find a solution with this one tonight.
Team Sky, they have killer whales upon their back. It was a killer performance from a Welshman today.
À Montvalezan, la Rosière, donc évidemment dans ce secteur Savoie-Mont-Blanc, qui est un terrain de jeu propice pour le vélo. Damien.
Le classement général, le voici, le voilà, avec Geraint Thomas qui prend la médaille jaune.
Opportunity of a lifetime for Geraint Thomas to become the first Welshman to win cycling's biggest prize. Thomas is off, and in the next 40 minutes or so, we will know who will win the Tour de France tomorrow in Paris. This is how the podium stands at the moment, virtually. 2 minutes and 22 seconds between Geraint Thomas and Tom Dumoulin at the minute. Roglic, disappointingly for the man on your screen now, who were watching the Slovenian, would be off the podium. He negotiated that corner okay. Oh, we didn't see that early part. We saw the end of it, him going around the corner there, but how does that affect you? Ball goes to Geraint Thomas from Cardiff. Thomas across the line, and he will win the Tour de France in 24 hours' time. He's carried that jersey from the Alps through the Pyrenees, and now it is safely almost home.
Thank you very much, and vive le Tour.
Left-hand side, it's a good attack.
Well, it's going to be a big effort from the man. And Vincenzo Nibali following means that there will be several riders hitting the panic button behind.
Il vantaggio di Vincenzo Nibali, che ora è rimasto solo. Attacca da solo, ancora Vincenzo Nibali, attacca da solo per cercare di togliersi Neylands.
And Nibali now is going for it. Nibali wants to go alone. He wants to take this on his own. Neylands is finished. He is out of the game, and the shark is biting with 6 kilometers to go.
Arco dell'ultimo chilometro, ultimi 1000 metri per il sogno Sanremo per Nibali. Occhio alla Quick Step Floors per la volata, la possibile volata di Elia Viviani. Ormai è quasi in vista del rettilineo. Va Vincenzo Nibali per un arrivo solitario, sarebbe l'arrivo del sogno.
It's going to be so tense, so close. It's been such a race, and Vincenzo Nibali might still do it. Vincenzo Nibali now into the final 300 meters. Behind another rider peels off. It's looking okay for Nibali at the minute, but he has to keep going all the way to the line. Look at this from Ricciardi now, trying to bring back Viviani. I have not seen a finish to a race like this for some time. Listen to the crowd as they go for Nibali.
Non ti voltare Vincenzo, non ti voltare, perché dietro stanno per arrivare. Adesso sì, ed è Italia, grande Italia, finalmente alla Sanremo, con il nostro numero 1, con lui, solo con lui poteva essere, con Vincenzo Nibali, un trionfo, un vero e proprio capolavoro.
I think everybody does, but you know, they're just concentrating on the wheels in front of them. If anybody, Tom Dumoulin does look good. Pinot having a good day, just when we thought he was possibly out of it, but Chris Froome decides to go. Ellison, his job is done.
Pow! Chris Froome decides to stick on absolutely everybody. Oh, and is it going to be a knockout blow? This is outstanding run right now. We've still got 80 kilometres to go, don't forget. Chris Froome is taking advantage here. Well, my goodness, is he going to be taking the mick? To be honest, when he goes over the top, how long is he prepared to be isolated? And it's nearly 6 minutes as Froome holds his pace. Simon Yates is losing his. At the time, I'm afraid, he's shipping. It's almost Titanic. Just a delight to see. Not only Froome's
Pinot stopped. Pinot stopped.
Look at the numbers, we're nearly there. Froome about to take the Cima Coppi. He's built up some big titles here. Don't forget, took the Zoncolan, took the win there. He's now going to crest the Cima Coppi, the highest point of the race. Yeah. Here's the flat section right now, right at the very last. Still not quite there. 50 metres, 25. Oh, Chris Froome! Knockout performance!
I have 4 words for you. What a fantastic win today.
Thanks.
It's actually 5.
Cheers. No, thank you very much. I mean, it was a bit of a risky move today, if I'm honest, but it was.
That's kind of an understatement.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was calculated as well. It was calculated, but also at the same time, I think it was the perfect storm for this situation, because we saw yesterday for the first time Simon was a little bit vulnerable in the final, and that already gave us some hope. And the team have been fantastic. I mean, they looked after themselves yesterday, really. So the guys were really motivated for today. We've been waiting for this hard stage.
Every single bit of this moment. Froome has conquered when it looked like he'd already fallen. He's going to win the Giro d'Italia. Great Britain is about to take its first victory. Sky finally are going to take the race that eluded them. Froome raises his arms. He's about to cross the line. Comrades in arms. And in the pink jersey, Chris Froome wins the Giro d'Italia. Rome has a new emperor. Froome catches up to the group and he attacks. He needs time back as well, and those on the podium are going to have to worry about that. Pozzovivo has to set off for Froome here, Sean.
Yes, and immediately he's setting off because the advantage he has, and Froome is the one next to Pozzovivo, fourth in general classification.
Oh, the pink jersey. The pink jersey is losing terrain, and this could be interesting because Dumoulin is following Pozzovivo, and for the first time in this Giro d'Italia, the pink jersey has shown some little crack, some little sign of weakness. It's not going to be a huge gap, but this is something to look for in the next few days.
He's okay, and with that group, with somebody riding, well then the time loss is going to be very little.
And he's losing the wheel though. Simon Yates is losing the wheel to that group. He's in crisis. We wondered whether this moment would come. It looked like being far from possible in the leading days up to this race. But Simon Yates, the Maglia Rosa, is in crisis for the first time. The Briton who looked in firm control. He'd been solid as a rock so far. 12th day in pink, and he's going to lose time today whatever happens. Tom Dumoulin will be getting that in his own ear and will be riding for his life at the end. Sean, the Giro d'Italia is not over yet.
Vernaria Reale, they put it down to a mechanical There's nothing wrong with the bike, Sean, but there's clearly something wrong with the legs, and this is a crucial moment.
Simon, your emotions were one of the hardest days in your life, I can imagine. Yeah, but I'll be back.
Simon Yates goes for it, and this will mean a red jersey back upon his back at the end of today. What's Quintana got right now? He's trying to guide himself back up around the outside, but he's dragging Miguel Angel Lopez back into the fray. Lopez finally picks it up, and he decides to go, and Quintana sits on his back wheel. What's Lopez got? Can they possibly get back at Simon Yates? It's a narrowing gap that narrowed very quickly. Valverde's also in the frame here. Lopez must fear him, and likewise Simon Yates. It's still not over, Sean.
No, it's still not over, but again we can see there Lopez pushed on a bit, immediately a mark by Quintana. Valverde gets back in, and we can see in the meantime Simon Yates is just pushing on. He has nothing to worry about. He just gives his all here, and you look at the advantage he's got. He's going to hold on and take the stage victory.
Slamming the door shut, Valverde rounds in front of Lopez and decides to action it. Lopez goes! Lopez has gone! Right now it's a two-up sprint then, as far as we're concerned out front, turning into a three-man sprint with Valverde also getting involved. Lopez is aware of it. This is that hairpin that I was telling you about. Now, how much strength has Lopez got, and how much determination has Simon Yates got? Valverde starts to go into heartbreak mode right now. He kicks on. Quintana can't follow just for the time being. Crucially, that's about Lopez, is it? No, it's about Simon Yates for the stage by the looks of things. He's going to come home and take it. Last couple of curves belong to him. Oh, and he's throwing a few out there, and look who's on the chase. It's Valverde and Lopez. I think they're going to miss out. Simon Yates takes it. Brilliant work. Lopez in second place with Valverde. Some gaps opened up here. Pino, and question mark over Quintana about his strategy. Great ride there from Steven Kruijswijk as he crosses the line. Simon Yates is back in the red jersey here.
Simon, how brutal was this last climb, and how much did you like it?
Yeah, it was very difficult. Also a very difficult stage.
And here goes Simon Yates. This is absolutely fantastic. Watch those meters count down, and watch indeed the heat be turned up by Pino, at least for the stage win. He's going to go and help himself. A man who has not been able to help himself, I'm afraid, at least from the top table, is Valverde. Crumbs for him today. He'll hold on to the green jersey, though, and that may well have to be his significant consolation prize. Pino's going to go for the stage. Thank you very much. Thanks for the ride. Really enjoyed it. Pino will take his second stage win on La Vuelta, adding to that on stage 15, but Simon Yates is going to make enormous inroads into his bid to become a Grand Tour winner. Pino punches the air. Yates finishes now, and the clock starts to roll. It was at 4 seconds in arrears. A brave rider, a gutsy rider, and indeed they tried, Sean. They tried as hard as they might to break down Simon Yates, but he was today as hard as granite. Here comes Simon Yates, and the security bike, or the camera bike here, just hitting the horn, telling everybody, almost announcing that they're coming. Everyone takes a step into the road knowing this is the last big climb. Rated as special, and it most certainly has been today. They say Mas is the out-and-out, undiluted future of Spanish cycling, and he wants to do it at home, and he's going for it. But look at this, Lopez responds, and it's going to be tight in on the corner. Oh, he slams the door shut. That's clever move, knocks his man back very slightly in terms of tempo, and he picks it up again, and it is going to be the Spaniard that does it. He takes it, slam of the handlebars there from Lopez as he crosses the line, and then we wait, of course, for the winner of this race, Simon Yates, and here he comes in his pomp, a braver rider you'd be hard pushed to find. The way he handled himself with dignity in the Giro is something to behold, and the way he has dominated La Vuelta here is just absolutely remarkable. Chapeau, sir. Mas takes the day. There's Lopez and Yates, 23 seconds adrift. Yates with that advantage of 1:46 going into Madrid tomorrow. Lopez on 2:04. Kruijswijk on 2:54 now off the podium.
Ganador de la edición número 73 de la Vuelta. Con nosotros Simon Yates, que recibe el medio rojo. Mayor Carrefour la roja. De Manuel Arturo Molinero, director del equipo Suelo y relaciones institucionales de Carrefour España. Felicidades, Simon. Nos alegramos un montón de tu victoria también la Vuelta. El año pasado victoria británica con Chris Froome en la edición también de 2018. Ahí lo vemos con el trofeo especial Simon Yates.
400 metros, campeón del mundo. Campeón del mundo Igor Astarloa, cuarto título para la selección española. Vaya carrerón de Igor Astarloa, vaya carrerón de la selección española. Vamos ahí que ha habido la caída, ha habido una caída en el grupo. Ojo que Valverde puede luchar también por una medalla. Ha pasado la caída Valverde. Campeón del mundo Igor Astarloa. Campeón del mundo Igor Astarloa. Vamos a ver a Valverde que está sprintando también. Vamos a ver a Alejandro Valverde que se abre a la izquierda. Se abre a la izquierda Valverde. Medalla de plata. Medalla de plata. ¡Qué exhibición! Oro y plata para la selección española. Bueno, felicidades, Óscar, por lo que te toca.
Bueno, gracias y bueno, no puedo aportar mucho, pero bueno, yo creo que...
De conseguirlo, ¿por qué no?
Importante la veteranía, los años, el temple, la sangre.
Ahí va Dumoulin, ahí va Dumoulin. Y Alejandro lo ha visto bien y se ha parado Dumoulin.
Y ahí la veteranía, buscando la parte derecha de la carretera, tapando la valla y siempre con esa visión, ¿no?, que te da la parte izquierda más ancha. Que bueno, solo te puede sorprender por un lado, por la parte izquierda.
Alejandro Valverde, Michael Woods, Romain Bardet, Tom Dumoulin. Toda la presión sobre el murciano. Vamos, Alejandro. Es más rápido, pero hay que ganar y eso nunca es fácil. Nunca es fácil.
Todo a favor, su veteranía, eso es muy importante.
Se lo merece, se lo merece. Vamos, Alejandro.
Buscando su distancia y conociendo que esa punta de velocidad pasa por sus piernas para conseguir este mundial.
Sí, Gianni Moscon ya no puede llegar. Creo que son menos de 500 metros para el final. Se va a jugar en el sprint. Ahí está ya la pancarta de meta. ¡Vamos, Alejandro, vamos!
¡Vamos, campeón!
Y está arrancando, desde lejos. Vamos a ver, con mucha confianza y mucho poderío. Michael Woods que se ha pegado ahí a su rueda. ¡Vamos, Alejandro! ¡Vamos, Alejandro! Ahí está, se abre también Woods, se abre Bardet. ¡Vamos, Alejandro, que puedes conseguirlo! ¡Vamos, Alejandro, que va a ganar! ¡Va a ganar, campeón del mundo!
Alejandro, ¡bravo, Alejandro! ¡Campeón del mundo!
¡Alejandro Valverde!
¡Wow! Emocionante la victoria.
¡Cómo me alegro! ¡Cómo me alegro! Por favor, grande Alejandro, 38 años. Que ha lanzado el sprint desde lejísimos.
El temple, la veteranía.
Con Scamet, su auxiliar, su masajista, no puede ni creérselo. Campeón del mundo.